Hello, and welcome back to Queen's Wish the Conqueror. Today, we maybe, finally, get to go into the Ahriel. General Toru. You sit with General Toru and have tea. He respectfully ignores all of his work while he speaks with you. His voice is always flat, and he rarely shows an expression. It's easy to forget that this man has led warriors into many battles. I want to know more about the Ahriel. You're a strange and erratic people, a lot of strange beliefs, uncontrolled magic, all manner of nonsense. I've dealt with them before. They have an unusual tiered society. I mean, I guess this is important, but this isn't really what I'm looking for right now. What are the tiers? They're the blessed. They're the ones who drink elixir. Potion made from quicksilver. It tints their skin and hair, makes them live longer, and drives them mad. They think this makes them better. Then there is everyone else, the poor and the normal people. They live in what the blessed call the trench towns. Toru shakes his head. Even among vassals, they are unusual. What makes you so suitable to deal with them? Because the Ahriel is surrounded by mist and confusion, whimsy and distractions that tend to make it difficult to focus. I prevail by never forgetting the most important thing. What is that? Don't pay attention to their nonsense. Remember your goal. Strike. They will crumble like anyone else. For more, talk to Sage Malta. She's a student of their ways. I'm just an old soldier. Door's locked. I don't have a key. Bunch of people. Margaret Martin. Okay. I've already talked to these people. I've been in here. Oh yeah, I probably came in here because I was looking for a potion or something. Weird. Okay, so walking down there caused it. So by walking around, things are just changing. Okay. Okay. Alright, trying to do AoE with my main character and just kind of whittling down that health on everyone else. Not the best strategy, probably. Alright. You are badly poisoned. Okay. So essentially we got a maze that's... Oh, really? Why would you run that far? Good thing you get, like, infinity moves. Yeah, we're going through a maze where we can't actually see the maze until we've gotten... We can't see that we're going to a dead end until we're there. Which is annoying. Okay. Well, we've made it to a building. When you cross the room, a draft comes from the passage to the east. You smell vinegar and rot. As you gag slightly, the two stone pillars blocking the passage disintegrate. Your hair stands on end. Raw magic is heavy in the air. As you draw your weapon, a trap is sprung. Slimes again. Okay, it's been a while. Disappointing. Ooh. Okay, I might have to take this seriously. Minor monstrosity. What's going on here? Confusion. Every turn you receive an unpleasant, harmful effect like fear or silence. Okay. Fortunately... Well, that didn't work. Stunned, okay. Slow a bunch of them down. Hmm. How scary is this thing? Fusion resisted, good. It's a lot of evasion. Hmm. This fight seems surprisingly difficult given where it's positioned. I was expecting the Ahriel to be about the same as the other. The other two provinces that I could go into. Okay. I'm assuming there's going to be 4 of these eventually then. Are these just on a timer? What determines when they spawn, or is it based on how much damage I've done? I confuse my mage, great. Not really. Not great. Oh, it's funny. He gets so many more actions than everybody else. That's probably why his stuff is worn off. Silence, huh? I don't like these things. Status ailments are always annoying. Weakened, okay. Immune to a bunch of stuff, because of course you are. Giant spider, okay. Not too bad. Okay, almost done with the monstrosity. Oh, you avoided everybody and went... That's an interesting choice. Okay, no more confusion for me. Hmm. So much evasion. That's putting his bleeding. It should be done. Immobile, can't move. That's fine. They should both be done, right? Oh, well, doesn't matter, I guess. You know what? Let's just finish you off. Still ensnared. Or whatever you want to call it. What are you doing? Are you trying to reach a specific character? Odd. I guess so. Alright. Resisted the stun. Power of the enchanted trap dies down. The air grows still. The power holding the pillars together fades. They crumble into dust. Okay. You're probably going down. You know what? I should actually be finishing these things off. That's annoying. Also double critical. Okay, oh, evaded. Okay, I can move. Excellent. Alright, last one. Let's... I am still of the opinion that the miss chance in this game is way too high. Okay, got some Quicksilver, Steadfast Augment, plus 20 to Curse Resist. Nifty. Well, I don't know if that counts as a dungeon or not, but let's... Oh, I can't get back. Okay, I guess I have to go forward then. As you emerge from the testing hall, you feel dizzy. Odd. This wasn't where you expected to exit. Something in these woods is messing with your mind. The ground is streaked with strange tracks and webs hang from the trees. Something is hunting the thicket here. Alright. Trapdoor spider. But my theory that this was going to be easier than going into the Vole has sort of been dispelled, so now I have to decide if we're going to stick with this or if we're going to go back. Oh, there we go. Pepper spider's not that bad. This is why we have armor. Okay. Two giant recluses. No, it doesn't seem too bad. Haste and bless yourself. And keep going. Looks like we're almost done here, although there is this whole section, which is kind of vicious. Grab some wood, sure. Probably this is gonna open up later. Or we can go through this way, actually. We go through here and come out there. That's maybe what's gonna go on. More spiders. Shouldn't be too bad to clean up. I definitely regretting giving the potion to this guy. I'm gonna switch it over to one of our people that actually take hits. Because that's where the potion would actually be useful. Poison begins. It's a lot of poison damage. Web tender. Okay. Might be a bit late, but we're going to take this a little bit more seriously. Good. Okay, nice hit. There we go. 2 more turns. Oh, another report. Sure. Yeah, so this wood that we've been collecting, I mean, it's nice to have wood. It does require 2 wood to build the foundation for any building, I believe. Money, money, and Scroll of Mercy. Can I... These have a number on them, but that doesn't seem to do anything. Gates to either side begin to open with a clatter, and you hear the ominous sound of scraping bone, another trap of the Ahriel. Even their dead will fight to keep Haven out of their lands. Man, this is a really long... It's a really long encounter, and to have lost somebody at the very start of it... it's not good. You're resisted. We're probably going to lose this. Okay, take out the Blessed Shade. That thing looks scary. Oh, Ahriel Shade. Also looks kind of scary. Requires 3 energy, which I don't have. Yeah, this is not going well. That was a good hit. Skeleton's down. Oh. Okay, we'll take out the skeleton first. This is really bad. There's no way I survive this. Okay. Inventory. Well, let's try that again, and let's be a little bit more cautious about things. Cinnabar Woods, right. So we go in here, step in there, those trees disappear. Looks like we're gonna have to do everything again. Okay, these serpents are not really anything. So we'll save our energy for this. Although everybody should be using one action point in this fight. Probably. You guys can haste yourselves. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit of damage. Use the mage to do the blessing, just because we don't really want to use her energy for anything in this fight. So that's an easy way to spend 1 point. Make everybody just a little bit more effective. Oh, this fight stays done? Well, that's going to make things a lot easier. Still don't quite know how this game decides things like that. We already have that, so there's no reason to go up here once we finished off this trapdoor spider. And whatever else comes out. I think I probably could have done this entire... Shoot. Should have done that first, oh well. I probably could have done this entire dungeon in one go if I had actually played it out properly. But now that I know that that one fight gets to be skipped, I'm really not worried about it. Unfortunately, that took just long enough that all of you are going to spawn, which is a pain. Yeah. I cannot move. That's the big one. And you're slow. Okay, well, we're not that badly injured. Yeah, already looted. Alright, back here. Did this fight not respawn? Huh. That's really bizarre. I don't understand how this game decides these things. Well, there we are. So how much further did we have to go? The Ahriel placed a stone platform in these woods and etched runes into it. These things must be all throughout this enchanted thicket, to keep it growing and unpleasant. You step into the rune circle, a tingling sensation runs up and down your body. Some of the trees ahead shift out of your way. Okay. I'm just trying not to use the energy on my healer. Uh-oh, Winter Wolf. Anytime it's a palette swap, you have to be a little bit concerned. Went down pretty quick, though. Did stepping here spawn these? As far as dungeon designs go, I can't say that this has been my favorite. But I kind of get what the game creator was going for with this, and I guess I can appreciate the effect for what it is, given how limited the engine is in a lot of ways. No. Good. Find large numbers of trash mobs not so interesting either. For a few harder fights, and I'm actually somewhat disappointed that a bunch of the stuff didn't respawn, because I only got to redo the boring stuff. Enemies like wolves and serpents, even the basic spiders, not so interesting to fight. Can't get through there yet. Well, I stepped on that, and it spawned more stuff. More trash mobs, oh boy. Okay, there was something up there. Can you not see from there? Fine. Just shoot the wolf then. Well, we got another stone circle for our efforts. Probably gonna spawn more spiders and wolves. And won't that be exciting? Hey, look. Probably more than just the one. Crystal formation. Okay, get some more money. Amber orb. Well, that's going to go to you. I already have one of these. This one is the same as the one I have, only it doesn't have an augment on it. Sure. Well, you can sell it, I guess. Oops, another Winter Wolf. And another way forward and another enemy. Okay. Sure, we'll just let it get off a really big AoE, and then it'll charge forward and miss most of my characters. I guess that's fine. Two moves in a row. Why? Shoot, that was a misclick, just ending my turn. Cost me 2 health, probably. Still can't get through here. You emerge from the thorny thicket back into the main road. The way to the Ahriel Woods is clear to the north. As you step into the road, something changes. The woods quiet down. Its constant rustling stops. The inexorable growth of the thorny trees is halted, for now. You roar to the south. Your mages have cleared away another barrier. The road is free once again. Hey, level up. Stunning shot is pretty nice. Powerfully heals and cures. I mean, if we're going to be using that, we should probably get more energy on you. So let's grab... Can I not... Oh, return to a fort to change your abilities. Okay, never mind. Well, that's done. Excellent. To the north, the rich green of the Ahriel Woods is visible. After wandering through this hostile territory, healthy trees are soothing to your eyes. And yet, the main thing you notice is what is missing. Ahriel. No guards, no envoys, the road is eerily free of people. None of your vassals have come to greet you. You must enter their lands alone. Alright. Well, we'll take the Quicksilver, for sure. We could rest here. Guest quarters. Oh, I guess I am resting here. There's going to be a confirmation prompt, but I guess not. Visitors stay on the path. Okay, well, we've made it into the Ahriel. Toru. I've cut a way through this thicket. So I've observed. It has weakened their magic. Very helpful. We will need to spend much less effort cutting back the advancing brambles. Odd that none of them are there to meet you, but they are flighty people. Now the way into the Ahriel is free. I may send in a few humble infiltrators of my own. As for you, I can still give you advice, if you wish it. What is the next step for the Ahriel? Well, that is up to you, of course, Prince. I can only quote to you from Haven Diplomatic Doctrine. Now that you can enter the Ahriel Woods, I would recommend going to the nearest city and speaking with those in charge. The nearest city, according to my admittedly old maps, is Sliven, not far to the east. What is Sliven? A lovely outpost in the woods. I was there once, a place for the folk of the forest to come together, trade, and so on. I don't know what has become of it in the decades since then. Who should I talk to there? Ask around, find their blessed leaders. They will have a council of 3, I am sure. Also, there is a trench town. Someone not maddened by elixir is sure to be in charge there. What is the overall goal? The Ahriel are to be our vassals again. They signed a treaty with us. They must obey it. The Queen would wish you to find a leader or faction who will, then put them in charge to give Haven the trade and tribute it is due. You want to have someone who will follow the treaty? Once you have an agreement with them, tell me. The East Battalion will then be free to, at last, enter the Ahriel Woods. We will help our new ally gain power and do what we want them to do. Toru sounds bored when he talks about this. To him, it's just an automatic process, like replacing a wagon wheel. Alright, that is all. Okay. I didn't have any quests here, did I? He was traveling to Deepwood Keep. He might need help getting there safely if he's alive. Sage Malta can tell you more. Camped in the... Haven owns a large cache of precious cinnabar. Okay. Right, so quests... Oh, I see. Go out and do some stuff. Hey, another report. You know, I'm getting very close to being able to afford the portal home. Charges the portal in your home fort, enabling you to teleport back to Sharon's palace. Right, so I buy this and then I have the ability to end the game, basically. Upgrade fort. A major renovation of your fort, replacing the wooden walls with stone, increases resources gathered and reduces theft in this region. Want to do that? Probably. You know what? Let's just do that. Weaving room and apothecary are the two remaining structures that I'm missing, which I could add into my other fort. Okay, well, we've upgraded to stone. More resources seems like a good thing. Alright. 20% blessing. Healing and blessing, because you do bless yourself with your haste ability. Curses, I wonder if that would count bleeding and stuff when I'm inflicting it on other people. Do I have to... Okay, I do have to actually hit check. Okay. As for you... I do use those two abilities quite a bit, so I could invest in those. Uh, 10% more damage, 2 more turns of bleeding. I am kind of interested in this. I've been enjoying this ability. Let's just continue with that. Heals 10% more. Duration 2 more turns. Heals 10% more and doubles curing. Do I even use this ability? Almost never. Let's do that, I guess. It could work towards +1 energy. Which I guess would be terror, and then not that I'm ever going to use terror on my priest. That would just be sinking a skill point for the energy. I could take heal on my mage. That way, when she's got full energy and we're doing the first battle in a region, she can just get a heal off. As for the rest of this... I mean, I'm just taking these mostly as the points in order to get up to the next level. 5 more turns of slow, 2 more turns of weakness. Her direct damage spells just don't seem to do enough damage to justify... Like, blessings in this game, I don't know, they just feel so much better. If I took healing, what would I actually do with any of these? Teleport one character to a nearby spot. 12 turns of haste. I don't know, there's not really anything here that I want. I'll take stun resistance, sure. This is generally useful. Chief Miranda. Nope, nothing more. Tell me about the Ahriel. You've managed to enter the Ahriel woods. That is good. Talk to the triads that lead their towns. Also poke around in the trench towns. Find if there's a faction even can put into power. If not, you will need to apply force to get them to honor their contract with us. Try to rebuild both their forts there as soon as possible. Many people in Ahriel, especially in the trench towns, secretly want us to return and bring trade and security with us. Those forts will give them places to rally and offer their support. Good. Portal has a message. I saw that. Your mother's voice emerges from the portal. She sounds different, concerned. My child, I have just heard you found one of the sanctums. You sound concerned. I am. You're still my child, and our world contains great and mysterious powers. So I guess this is something I actually could have done last time. So I missed the glowing portal a few times since being in here. I have been to them too. I was taken to one when I visited Sacramentum those decades ago. The guide said they had something to show us, something special off the main road. It seemed significant, so I agreed. We got there in the dead of night, to the dark tunnel. We were cornered, of course. Concerned, of course. My guards were ready to attack at the slightest sound. What happened? They told us of the Nisei. Now, the Nisei were the fairy spirits of Sacramentum. Those who entered the sanctums could pay the Nisei to travel. You could step across the continent in a moment. Instead, the sanctums offered amusements. Amusements? I was told that for a price. The sanctum could give you dreams, beautiful dreams that could give many gifts for a price. This was offered to me. Did you partake? And expose my mind, myself, to bizarre and untested magic of a mere vassal state? I would never be so foolish. You must also resist. Whoops, too late. I know you have a history of succumbing to temptation. Do not succumb to this one. Ah, you are wise. I will resist. Or I will decide for myself, mother. Put that. Do not be proud, Nithin. Please take my warning. There are forces I cannot protect you from. You wait for more, but her voice has faded. Oh. Okay. And that's all. Alright. Have to leave. Is there a way to see what my income is for this fort? Maybe. Oh, here, right. Resources produced. I'm assuming that's for Olive Haven. 9633. 614. Okay. Oh. You're down 2 health because I guess leveling up probably does increase my my health, among other things. I don't know if it increases any of my other stats, or if I even have other stats. Oh, achievement unlocked, Into the Woods. As you walk further into Ahriel lands, you start to see beyond the beauty. Sometimes, under piles of leaves, you see fragments of bone. From some of the leafy branches, you see thick clumps of spiderweb. You start to sense that you are being watched. There are no villages here, no guards to greet you. That is not the way of the Ahriel. Their forests, their lovely, carefully tended woods, are their defenses. Alright, well, I'm running up on an hour here, so I figured let's just clear out the Wandering Spider pack, and then got 2 web tenders. Okay, well my priest got 3 actions before anybody else got any. Whatever it is that makes my priest so fast, maybe I should be giving it to one of my other characters. Like, he has a charm, right? Something like that. We got the web tender. Not take out the web tender, as it turns out. There we go. Okay, not too bad. You leave the horrible thicket of thorns and emerge for the first time into the forest of the Ahriel. You stomp for a moment stunned. It is lovely. Leafy, healthy trees. Broad paths, chirping birds, warm sun even when it rains. The Ahriel work with magic, and they have applied this art over the centuries to make their home lovely. For a moment, walking through the woods, you can almost become complacent. No. No, we're done. Alright, so we made it, finally. You know, I've talked about this in like 2 or 3 episodes now. I've been saying, oh, we'll go to the Ahriel, we'll go to the Ahriel. Well, we're here. We've gotten through the Ahriel. And I guess this is what we'll continue with next time. That was much harder than I was expecting, so I am kind of tempted to go back to the bull. But we'll see. We'll give Ahriel at least one more shot. I will see you then.